Hi, this is Stacia, and welcome to today's Chess Chomp. Okay, so I played a Blitz tournament today online, and I got crushed. Okay, really bad. This is the first game that I played, and it was a Benko Gambit, and in this position, my opponent played the move b3. And okay, b3 seems pretty clear to me. He wants to put his bishop on b2 and argue that if he can trade off my dark square bishop, he's doing just fine. Fair enough. So I'll be honest with you, I had no idea what to do in this position, and the clock was ticking. So if you'd like to pause your video and see if you can find a move for black that you like, go ahead and do so now. Okay, and so in the game, I'll show you what I played. I played the move knight d7, intending to meet bishop e2 with bishop takes bishop, so it stops it. My opponent, however, played rook b1 and renewed the threat, and we ended up trading them off. Now, I'm still okay after f5, like this is a way you can play, but there's actually two much better moves here. There's an obvious move and a not so obvious move, even though it's still kind of obvious. It's not obvious why it's good though. Okay, so obvious move number one is this. Knight f3 check. We're just saying, hey, I'm going to take a full rook. Okay, normally I don't do this because the queen takes back and then white still has their dark square bishop and I get killed on the dark squares later. This has happened. But in this case, we're going to win a full rook. So we can afford to sacrifice our knight. The other reason I didn't play this move is because it does bring the knight back. But computer says this is a clean exchange. A very clean exchange. The best thing white has now is the move e4. Let's see, what would I play as white? I'd probably go queen c2 or something. Yeah, and if queen c2. Oh, hold up. I just undefended this. We could actually take this. Okay, so I would play something like this maybe. And now we can just go bishop g7 and we want a clean exchange. Yes, we help the knight come back, but what's more important? Helping the knight or, you know, taking a full exchange? So that was one way I could have played it. And yeah, that's disappointing for me because that move is a check. Okay, and I even saw it during the game, but I just didn't evaluate it correctly. Okay, and I think for me it was lack of calculation. For some reason I thought I would lose my bishop here, but I do not. I retreat it. Okay, second line is this one, and I'm really curious to see if you guys got this one. Bishop a6. Okay, and this is the real reason I'm making this video. Knight f6 check also though. Okay, this is a tempo move, right? So tempo moves are interesting to me in chess because sometimes tempo moves are bad. Like you attack something like a rook and you just help it get to a better square. Okay, like that happens. And then sometimes they're very, very strong, like this one. And let's look at why. Okay, this attacks the rook. I'm pretty sure I saw this during the game, but I had no idea it was strong. No idea at all. So I need to start looking a little bit further. I figured, hey, the rook would just move here, and maybe the rook's better here. You know, he can push e4 and whatever. And yeah, I think positionally quite a bit. But guess what? And this has been a theme in a lot of my missed moves, I noticed. This also, it didn't just attack the rook. It created an intersection square. That's what I call this. Now both the knight and the bishop are here. Now we can shove our knight in here. This attacks the rook again. This also attacks the dark square bishop. And when you have like this beautiful Benko Gambit bishop, if you can win that dark square bishop for a knight, that really improves your game big time. So this is already a deadly threat, but it's even worse than that, because where does the rook go? If the rook goes back, it's in line with the bishop. If it goes up, it's in line with the bishop. So, I mean, the best you could do is this. And then not only do we take it, but now we also get this rook. So this would have been a much easier game to play. I mean, this bishop is going to dominate the board. It already kind of is. And I think even I could figure out some things from here. Like a5, I think, is a move. Let's see. Get the rook on an open file, maybe f5. Okay. Yeah, I kind of know what to do from here. So, oh, and did I show you my move? It was horrible. Oh yeah, I did show it to you. This move. I just didn't know what to do, honestly. I was really hung up on attacking this pawn. And, you know, if you're trying to improve at chess like I am, then listen up. I think this is really helpful, and this is why I improve. Okay, so why did I play this move? Okay, first of all, I didn't know what to do. I didn't see that this check was good. I didn't see that this move was good. So those are big issues. But I also want to see why I didn't see them. And the answer is I was really hung up on this pawn. I wanted to figure out how to attack it some more. I was really just hung up on that. And so this move was kind of designed to like do this or this. And, you know, my knight's fine here. Don't need to do this. And I kept trying to find like a way for my queen to attack it. There just isn't, though. So like, I think what I need to do as a chess player is when I see that something doesn't work, especially in a blitz game, maybe over the board in a like 40-minute or a 40-move like 2-hour game. Okay, yeah, I'll take my time, but in a blitz game, I think I should rule out some things faster as well and move on to, well, forcing moves like knight f3 check and bishop a3, which attacks a rook. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed this chess chomp and learned something. I know I certainly did. See you next time.